Good morning. Good morning. Today is September 19th. We're doing the watch list today at 9 o'clock. A lot of information coming out tomorrow. We have Fed Powell talking tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday. They're going to be talking at 2:30 Eastern. Make sure you guys are very cautious today and tomorrow around 2:30 because the market is moving crazy. These are going to be the top two stocks I'm watching for this today, actually, right? Top two stocks I'm watching for today. As you guys can see, the SPY is dropping. I know you guys are not used to this three-screen setup. This is basically how I set up my screen for day trading, right? Where I have my 15-minute in the middle, 10-minute over here. This is my entry chart. And then I have my 20-day, 1 hour chart over here. And you guys can see that SPY is actually sinking pre-market. And we have a previous resistance at 442. So we want to see if we're going to basically bounce. RSI is getting a little bit more on the oversold side. 442 was a major support level yesterday on the 18th. You guys can see we had basically 4 hours. We couldn't break below this level. We actually bounced, started to go sideways. We actually have a lot of resistance to the upside. Let me drop down towards one screen for you guys. We have a lot of resistance to the upside on SPY, so definitely want to be cautious. We have the 5-year sitting at basically the 5-year EMA sitting at 443.96, which can act as a resistance to the upside. We have the 20-day sitting at 443, and we have the 180-day sitting at 444. So make sure you guys are very cautious to the upside. We have a lot of wall blocks or a lot of resistance to the upside, right? Even though 180-day has actually dropped. So we may have somewhat of a bearish day. Definitely want to be cautious and definitely want to be cautious with long positions, especially since we're going to get a bounce at the bell. RSI is a little bit more on the oversold side. We could possibly sell off oversold. That is also possible where we could continue this drop, but that's going to be considered a high risk trade. And you guys definitely want to be cautious with a high risk trade because if we do basically continue this sell off from 442 and so on, you would want to see a break and hold below that 442 over here. This was a previous double bottom, right? Now it bounced off of here, then we bounced off of it here, and we bounce over here. So it's basically a triple bottom, but it failed to get above that 180-day EMA, which is a bearish sign, right? So definitely want to watch to see how we're going to continue today. I would love to see a bounce, maybe a retest of the 20-day or 20-day EMA or even the 180-day EMA. But if we do break this level, we do have some key levels from 442 down towards 441, maybe even 439 to the downside. MACD is crossed down on the bearish position over here. 20-day is crossed down in the bearish position as well. It's starting to cross over right now. So let's see what happens. Overall, definitely want to be cautious since we're a little bit more on the oversold side. Only way I would look for a long position on SPY today is if we start to hold above 443, then we can start pushing up 444, maybe even 446, which is the 1-year EMA, right? Jumping over towards Tesla over here. Tesla, very similar. Tesla, basically, we're starting to break below that 1 year. Let me just double check over here. Yep, we're starting to break below the 1 year. Let me drop back down towards the 180-day. So we're starting to break below the 1 year. We want to see Tesla hold below 263. 263 was a bounce area. We're below the 180-day EMA, so that is a bearish sign as well. Only time you want to get bullish on Tesla really is if we break above 268, then we can start going to 273. But overall, watch for that 263 break. Watch to see if we break and hold below it. And then we can start basically going from 263 down towards these 261s, maybe even 257 to the downside. Dropping down towards the 20-day 1 hour. We do have the SMA over here around like 261. Definitely want to be cautious of that. That could actually act as some type of support over here for the overall market. Jumping down towards the 10-minute on Tesla. Tesla, basically, you guys can see she's getting up closer towards being oversold. She has a previous low at 263.76. So want to be cautious with those short positions at the bell. I know we're selling off right now. It can be enticing to possibly look for a short at the bell, but overall, you got to think about it. You got to think of the next move, right? Always think about the next move and not the one that you're seeing, right? That always keeps you in the right mindset. Think of the next move, not the one you're seeing, right? Because the move that you're already seeing is happening already. And if it's happening already, then you're chasing it, right? So think of the next move or think 2 moves ahead, right? So Always try to think of your next move. Make sure you guys practice caution, practice safety. Make sure if you see that the stock is going against your initial plan, you sell, keep those losses small, keep the winners bigger, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.